Hey, what's going on, guys? Timelapse Lawn Service here, back with another video. And today, guys, I actually want to talk about 2019, how the season went, and my goals for 2019 and whether or not I reached them. So with that, let's get right into it. Alright, guys, so 2019 was an awesome season for me, and I hope it was for you guys as well. Now I actually have 5 goals that I was trying to target for 2019. I hit some of them, and I didn't hit others, and I'll explain why. I'm not looking for excuses or anything. I absolutely could have hit all of them if I tried to, but some of them that I intentionally later in the season tried not to hit as much, if that makes sense. So with that, let's get right into this. Goal number 1 for 2019 was actually to hire 2 guys this season. Now I was looking to grow and expand my business and get more employees and have more accounts to do. And this actually did not end up working out for me. I went through, I think, like 3 or 4 guys this beginning of the season, and no one worked out. And so I didn't have 2 employees consistently throughout the whole season. Now this is a goal that I didn't reach, and it's partially on me because I decided after going through those few guys, like, you know what, I don't really want to deal with employees right now. I don't want to do this, especially not at my age, and especially with me being so young. People have a hard time working for someone who's younger than them, but that obviously has their own business and is making more money and giving out, not really orders so much, but basically saying, you know, what the job's responsibilities are for the day and what to do. So for me personally, employees wasn't going to work out, and I kind of gave up on that because I realized I could just go solo, work more hours, it's not that big a deal, and I could make more money and have less stress for the season. I would like to have employees in the future, of course. That's what you need if you want to continue to grow a business and make more money, but I didn't reach that goal ultimately because I decided that I didn't want to continue dealing with the struggles that I was going through, because I was gaining more customers and scheduling crazy amounts of properties to do in a day with 3 guys, and then having one or both guys not show up and me having to go out and do as much as I could by myself, but not be able to get them all done, and then just falling farther and farther behind in the schedule. So it wasn't working out, and I decided to not hit that goal for those reasons. Alright, guys, so goal number 2 for 2019 was a big goal for me, and that was to make 20% more than last year. I now realize that 20% was a rather low estimate because I basically doubled what I made last year, even working for myself. I increased some of my prices. I charged more for different things, as you do throughout business. As you get more experienced and you're more professional about it, you're able to increase your rates. And I actually made way more than 20% more than this year. I basically doubled what I made last year, which is awesome because I was still solo by myself. And next year, actually, my brother's looking to come back and work for me again. So depending on how that goes, I would like to be able to make almost double what I made this year even. So that would be pretty cool. We'll see if that happens. But I definitely hit goal number 2 for this year, which was make at least 20% more than last year, which is awesome. That was pretty important to me. Alright, guys, so goal number 3 for this year was actually to get an enclosed trailer. Now, if you guys haven't already seen my 2019 lawn kit video, or the setup video, I'll be sure to put it up in the corner here, so be sure to check it out. But I actually revealed the trailer in that video to the channel, and I picked it up from Georgia, or my parents did actually. They were on there for spring vacation, and they picked it up for me from down there. I got a 7x16 enclosed, and it was only, I want to say $3,050 out the door. So it was a very cheap trailer for brand new 2019. The build quality has been pretty good too. I don't have many complaints about that. There's a couple areas you can see it's a cheap trailer. They're mass produced, and you can see a little bit of cheapness, but really, guys, for $3,000 versus up here in PA where my trailers are the same thing would be like $4,000, $4,500. That's a lot of savings, and ultimately it was well worth it, especially since my parents were down there on vacation and just pick it up and bring it back for me. That was a really nice purchase for 2019. It really helped out the business a lot. It was basically a mobile office and a mobile garage because I don't have a lot of garage storage at my house here, and I pretty much maxed it out what I'm allowed to use. So by having an enclosed trailer, I can get more equipment, and actually by having a 7x16, I'll eventually be able to get a second 0-turn to put it in there as well. So I could run 2 Timemasters, 2 0-turns, and, you know, all the string trimmers and stuff, which is awesome. I can always have that with me, and it was super convenient for the season. Alright, goal number 4 for this season was actually to get another mower, another stand-on mower, I should say. Not necessarily a Scag. I want to see what other options are out there. But anyways, that was one of the goals for the season. And that goal was riding on me hiring 2 guys for the season. Going solo, obviously, I did not end up needing another mower. I just continued using what I had because it wouldn't make sense to have more equipment and pay more money out if I'm just doing it by myself. So obviously, I did not hit that goal. Goal number 4, get another stand-on mower. kind of disappointed that didn't work out, but I think it will happen next year, especially if my brother comes back. I'm planning on doing a whole bunch of mower demos next season, and I'm going to let him decide, kind of what mower he likes the most, and I'll figure out what I like the most, and then we'll kind of figure out together what stand-on mower to get next season. So I think to hire 2 guys this season and get another mower is going to end up being next season stuff, only because I didn't end up sticking with 2 guys this season. So kind of sad that it's a year behind, but at the same time, I more than met all my financial goals for the season, even working by myself. So I don't really care too much about that as long as I made that money, right? Alright guys, and then goal number 5 for the season was actually to get 10,000 YouTube subscribers. We're really close. I want to say that we're at 8,600, which is perfectly fine. Obviously not going to hit 10K in the next week or whatever. When I'm recording this a couple days after Christmas, by the way. But we're obviously not going to make 10K by then, which is fine because, as you guys can probably tell, I did not put all the effort into my channel this season. There was some videos, especially towards the end of the season here, where I put a lot of effort and made a lot of really good content. But throughout the season, I was so busy because of working by myself all year that I didn't really have time for doing much YouTube stuff. And I still wanted to get content out. So what I ended up doing was actually just doing a whole bunch of mowing point of view videos, which that's when the camera's on my head and getting that point of view. I liked that because I put it on there. There was literally no editing involved. I either just sped it up or kept it real time, but it was really fast to edit, and not having to move the tripod around whenever you record it without it being on the head, it saved a lot of time. So that's why I released all those videos this season. I'm hoping next year, with help, I'll be able to do other kinds of videos or more day in the life kind of videos, because I love that. But again, I didn't have time to do it this season, so that's why I didn't put that much effort into the channel. I just did enough to kind of keep content coming out, to keep you guys entertained, but I didn't really try to grow it, if that makes sense. So I knew from the beginning of the season I was not going to hit that 10,000 subscriber goal. But we still got pretty close, though. I want to say this spring it was at 4,000 subscribers, and now it's at like 8,600. So more than doubled in what would that be, like 6 months or 7 months? So that's really not that bad, all things considered, so I can live with that. Alright guys, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, me going over my 2019 goals for the season, and I actually only ended up hitting 2 out of my 5 goals for the season. 2 more important goals for me that I wanted to hit. Other ones were not as important because I still hit the 2 more important ones, but you guys now know why I didn't hit 3 of those goals, what I could have done to hit them if I really wanted to, but how I kind of figured out throughout the season that it wasn't really for me, and how goals kind of sometimes change throughout the season. As your business evolves, or as, in my case, the lack of evolving in my business, you kind of had to change those goals around, and you can't always have a strict plan and just go by that, because sometimes, life happens, it just doesn't work out. Obviously try to hit your goals and try to make it work no matter what, but sometimes, guys, you just got to realize that that goal might not happen. You might have to wait till the following year, or but the exact opposite might happen. You might have these goals, you might way over exceed it, and your business might just absolutely skyrocket, and then you realize, wow, I really underestimated what I could do this season. I could have done so much more, but now we know that for next season, and we can grow even more. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys all hit your 2019 goals. Let me know what they were and whether or not you hit them in the comments down below. I would love to hear and love to share. And guys, don't be afraid. If you didn't hit them like me, it's perfectly fine. It's part of business. You're not always going to hit your goals every single time. It's just not going to happen. And some of you may have really exceeded your goals. So I would love to hear it down in the comments below, whether or not you hit them. And as always, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe if you all want to see more. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.